and welcome to session 8 of the Dreams to Reality, Author Your Dreams Action Plan, audio visual version. So we are on session 8, but we are on chapter 7. Chapter 7 starts off with a quote. I merely took the energy it takes to pout and wrote some blues. Duke Ellington. Chapter 7. Reframe failure to deny dream deniers. When it all seems to go wrong. Dream deniers come in many forms. Be aware of guilt, jealousy, envy, misery, fear, loneliness, frustration, anger, manipulation. Just to name a few. Strangers, friends, families, co-workers, your spouse, and even including yourself will try to pull out all the stops to keep you from progressing in your dreams. Take note. Forgive them. They do not realize that they are doing this, nor do you realize that you're doing this to yourself either. Why? They and we prefer to stay right in the middle of the comfort zone. As you move into your dreams, they will see you joyful, abundant, generous, giving, growing, and happy. The contrast of your joy with their misery may cause them discomfort. Past patterns and dynamics. When you start moving into new success, at first you're not used to it. You find yourself on one hand ecstatic, but on the other hand, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Even your biochemistry is expecting something to happen to take it all away from you. Your nervous system is not used to the abundant, peaceful, successful life. Let's bring a little drama in to spice things up. Let's get the adrenaline running. Let's make life difficult. It can't be this easy. When you see this scenario developing and become aware of it, expose the pattern by reminding yourself the past does not equal the future. Counterintention. This is a concept I learned from Paul Bauer's teaching on the subject of manifesting. By understanding this powerful concept, we more easily can see our dreams come true. Often we interrupt the manifestation of our dreams with counterintention. Counterintention is the idea that once we set our intent in a direction, we begin to obsessively look for our dream to appear in reality. This is akin to the old expression, a watch pot never boils. If we do not see change right away or within the time frame expected, we may jump to the conclusion that it's not going to happen or it's not working. It is important to be aware of counterintention because a major premise in seeing our dreams come true is to visualize the desired outcome and focus on that outcome with pictures, affirmations, thoughts, and feelings. However, if you begin counterintending, you can stop the forward progress of your dream by focusing on the thought that it's not happening. This is because we get what we focus on, and if we were focusing on how it's not coming true or how we don't have enough, then we interrupt the forward progress of the dream. As we catch ourselves counterintending, we may gently guide our thoughts and feelings back to the desired outcome. Doubt, fear, worry. The best thing we can do when we see doubt, fear, and worry undermining our progress is to become aware of these emotions. Become a negative emotion detector. Once you detect the negative emotions, realize that they are symptoms that can be helpful to you. Facing fear, doubt, and worry can be stressful, but burying them is even more stressful. The sooner these negative emotions are uncovered and you get to the source of them, the sooner you will undergo transformational realizations. Helpful techniques to confront fear, worry, and doubt include meditation, affirmations, prayer, and breathing. Be still to face distracting fears, worries, and doubts, keeping you from focusing on the big picture of your positive, happy, joyful vision. A lot of what this involves is the process of letting go, which can be a challenge if you do not realize that that's what needs to be done. Once you gain access to an underlying negative core belief, it is a simple matter to realize that it is not the truth. It is something you have adopted as a defense mechanism. Once you shine the light of your awareness on these negative emotions and see them as the smokes and mirrors hiding deep underlying negative core beliefs, it is a matter of moments before those negative belief structures dissolve. When the dream seems not to go right. One thing that can work to turn these upsets around is to realize that even though it does not seem to be going right, suspend judgment for just a minute. Pretend that it's going right. Pretend there is a reason that the thing going wrong has an unseen purpose. This pretense is for the purpose of changing your perspective and not meant to be a denial of truth. Once you set a dream intent in motion, the universe conspires to make it happen, and there is sometimes a strange roundabout way that things are brought to you. Understand that any upset is a small puzzle piece to the entire larger picture. Stay in faith, and you will find that the so-called failure was really a great success. A student had set his mind on making a certain business combination which seemed to him at the time to be very desirable, and he had worked for some weeks to bring it about. When the crucial time came, the thing failed in a perfectly inexplicable way. It was as if some unseen influence had been working secretly against him. But he was not disappointed. On the contrary, he thanked God that his desire had been overruled and went steadily on with a grateful mind. In a few weeks, an opportunity so much better came his way than he would have not made had the first deal not have worked out. He saw a mind which knew more than he knew, prevented him from losing the greater good, instead of entangling himself with the lesser of the two opportunities. That is the way every seeming failure will work out for you if you keep your faith, hold to your purpose, have gratitude, and do every day all that can be done that day, and do each separate act in a successful manner. When you have a failure, it is because you have not asked for enough. Keep on, and a larger thing than you were formerly seeking will certainly come to you. Disappointment is just an adjustment. Disappointment may appear when things don't happen as fast as you would like them to, or in just the way that you want them to happen. Because your dream isn't quite perfect yet, you may be tempted to think that it hasn't actually arrived. When you build dreams, expect needs for adjustments, somewhat like adjustments a sport team makes at halftime. Make creative adjustment as the dream materializes. My dream was to move to the beach in California. When the opportunity came, I moved to California. As I spent time there, I found specific things I liked and disliked. I am so grateful to be near the beach, a dream come true. Yet, I have found that in building my ideal home in my dreams, there is nowhere in California to house that dream. It is noisy, crowded, and a train by the beach blares its horn every few hours. I have adjusted my dream of the ideal home. My refined dream is for a home in Hawaii. Hawaiian beaches have the same quality as California beaches, but the climate is warmer and we can grow fruit trees. The view and its ambiance will be absent of train lines that run next to the beach all the way up and down the California coast. This was not a detail I knew about until my dream began to materialize. We keep making adjustments to our dreams, and we enjoy the parts of them that work. Thoughts become things. When you catch yourself engaged in thinking negative thoughts, convert them into adjustments to your dreams. Do not try to get rid of the negative thoughts. Do not ignore or deny them, like the earlier example of not thinking of the pink elephant. Remember that thoughts become things. Realize the importance of your thoughts focused on what you want, not on what you don't want. Your awareness of fears, doubts, and disappointments is the key to realigning your focus on what you do want. Negative thoughts and feelings are trained to speak to you. You may need to readjust your negative thinking, clear out some old destructive beliefs, and find an attitude of gratitude, or restructure your dream. These thoughts are symptoms. Look inside them for the message. That's the end of Chapter 7, Denying the Dream Deniers. Here are the key points to remember. Number 1, the difference in failure and success is in attitude. Number 2, appearance is a distraction of your focus. Number 3, stay focused on your big picture, on your dream. Number 4, make stepping stones of so-called disappointments. And number 5, adjustments to dreams are part of the process.